Update on Buttercup. It is the 22nd day, and they were supposed to hatch on the 21st. But there's hope. We're still in this. A friend of mine said that when the hen is hatching them, it can take a little bit longer, up to 24, 25 days. Whereas if you have in an incubator, the humidity and the temperature is constant, and so it's more reliable to have them hatch on the 21st day. So we're still in this. Let's give her a look and check, see how she's doing. Hey, Buttercup. How you doing? Okay, so we'll check back later. We're still in this though. Hi you guys, Dash from Bloom Where You're Planted here, and I am excited. I ran out today on my lunch break to get these potted up into bigger pots because you can see that I have a problem here. My peppers, which came up beautifully, they're coming up. Unfortunately, the one I like the best, the Caribbean Red Habanero, only 2 came up. So I'm still hoping for the other 4, but that's okay. I had 2 last year and I had plenty, so I was just hoping for more. So I might end up planting some more. But anyway, as you can see, the peppers are way down here. The tomato plants and the broccoli and kale are way up here. So I can't get the light low enough for the peppers. I'm afraid they're gonna get leggy. And so I am gonna pot them up right now really quickly and get them back under that light. The weather has not been cooperating. I've been needing to do this. So what I need to do next year is, what I really need to do right now is go on the internet and get a smaller container. I use the Jiffy greenhouse starting system. So I need to get a smaller container for my peppers so I can do them all by themselves, because it took them about 3 weeks to come up and everything else popped up and grew really well quickly. So, all right, let's do this. I got all my pots, I got them all labeled for where I want what. Okay, so Porter Improved. That's my new heirloom. So excited about. Okay, another thing I wanted to show you guys about these Jiffy planting systems. Somebody left a comment, and she commented that she felt like the plants were stunted because of these outer wrappings. It has a little mesh outer wrapping, if you can see that. And I agree with her. I planted them with the wrapping on. The Jiffy planting system, to my knowledge, doesn't have any instructions to take these off. So I planted them with them on, and I also felt like the plants were a bit stunted, and then I felt like that when I pulled my plants up to clean up the garden, they were still in the wrapper intact, and the roots had come through some, but it just didn't seem to me like a good root ball. And so what you do is just take those off, and just plant them without them. So they still hold together just fine. So I guess you don't want to get too many roots, because then you'd be tearing off roots when you take off that outer cover. But that's one drawback. The only other drawback that I noticed for them was their planting trays are kind of flimsy. So it just is one season, and yeah, so as you can see, I'm gonna have to order another one, and I only used it 1 year. I used it twice, in the spring and the fall, and then this is how it was when I got it to, I think I just picked it up and it just broke. So definitely not as hardy as I want them to be. Okay, let's plant these. So I'm just using regular potting soil to pot these up with a little bit of mealworm frass in it, mealworm castings in it, just to give it a little bit of fertilizer. Not too much though, because mealworm frass has great nitrogen and you don't want to burn them. All right, and if you don't know what mealworm frass is, I raise mealworms for my chickens. And so I also have the fertilizer from them. They make, a lot of people don't know, but they make a great fertilizer. So I did a class for the Grow Your Own Food Summit that's coming up in a few weeks, and I will leave a link in the video down below. You do not want to miss it. There are a bunch of speakers. It's done by the Grow Network from Marjorie Wildcraft, and there are lots of speakers that have great, all different topics. They range from herbal medicine to you know, grow your own groceries and all sorts of things. So you don't want to miss that, and you just have to sign up. And if you've never done an online summit before, how it works is you they have about 4 presenters that they present each day, and they're available for that day, that 24-hour period, and then they go to 4 more. And then at the end, if you've missed somebody, or if you just want to have somebody's, you know, the information available to you, then you're it's available to buy the DVD of the whole thing, so you can watch every presenter that you missed. Make sure I'm doing the right ones. Porter Improved, yep. Okay, good. My Porter Improved tomatoes did great. Look at that, I'm so excited. So again, I'm gonna take off this wrapping, this outer wrapping here, before I plant it. And the roots are just slipping out, so that worked out fine. So anyway, you guys, I'm super excited because I did a presentation for them about how to raise insects on your homestead to make it more sustainable. And I taught people how to raise mealworms for chicken and fertilizer. And then I taught how to build a bin. I actually built a bin on the presentation on how to raise black soldier fly larvae for your chickens also. And how to do a vermicomposting bin. So there's something for everybody. And then they called me up and they said the last minute their bee person wasn't able to do the presentation. So I did bees, beginning beekeeping. So it was super fun. I really enjoyed it. My son, the fisherman, recorded it for me, helped me record my presentation, so that's awesome. It was a lot of fun. It was an honor to do it because Marjorie Wildcraft and the show she does, she really brings people together from all walks of homesteading. And that has been a huge inspiration to me over the years when I was just first starting the front yard garden. So I'm so excited. It's kind of surreal for me to be on there doing a presentation when that was my inspiration. That's where I went and watched those videos, you know, right at the beginning of spring. It's so cold outside, and it was so inspiring. Really got me pumped for spring and gave me a lot of new ideas that maybe, you know, that I hadn't thought of, some of the out of the box thinking that I like. So be sure to go. I'll leave a link, like I said, in the description. So be sure to go and catch that and get your seat, and they'll send you an email when it's starting. And then each day you can pick the presenters you want to watch. It's really fun. And you do it at your own time. They're recorded, so you know you have 24 hours to do it. So I get home at night. It's cold outside usually. I snuggle in and I watch as many as I can. All right, I'm going to finish this up. Oh, it's nice to sneak out here. I'm glad the weather held.
Like a bird on a tree.
Now you guys, I'm going to move the ones that are sprouted in. I'll leave the ones on these rows just in case they still come up. I don't think they're gonna, but I'm gonna move everything in. The reason I'm moving everything in is, remember me telling you guys that I only have 2 bulbs on my shop light, so they're right in the middle. So the middle plants get the majority of the light. So if I had to do it again, my seed starting system, I would have bought light with 4 bulbs, so they would get the light dispersed more evenly. I'm just gonna move the ones in that have already sprouted. Ooh, that one's coming up. That one's coming up. Yay! So excited. All my ghost peppers came up. My pathway peppers came up. Didn't have that great on the Caribbean red habanero, which are my favorite, but that's okay. My sweet peppers came up. My tomatoes did awesome. So excited for spring, you guys. I saw, how many? There were 7 robins in the yard in the house next door. Isn't that exciting? When the robins come, that means it's almost spring. But it is gonna get, Sunday it's gonna be 19 degrees. Yeah, so we've still got a little winter left. So I'm not gonna get too excited and plant stuff yet. Don't plant stuff yet. We got a little bit longer. Even if you're gonna cover it, those little things can't take 19 degrees, even covered. So hang on, just be patient if you're in North Texas.
I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together.
I want to show you guys also, I left some little pots empty that are labeled, so as those ones under the light grow up, I can pot them up very easily and quickly. All right, so excited for spring. Yay, now I can lower down my lights. I've got them on these little chains, so I can lower those down so they'll be closer to the plants. I'm gonna put my other plants right here. I got 1 cinder block. I'm gonna go get the other one. So beautiful. So excited. Tomatoes. And my kale and cauliflower and broccoli. Alright. Come on, spring. We really could use some real light. Let me lower down this light. Yeah, it's about right. I want them just a couple of inches from the plants. Right. I hope these ones get enough light then. All right, come on spring. Bye guys. Are those eggs waiting until the coldest day of the year to hatch? Yep, it's gonna be 19 degrees on Sunday. That would be just our luck. The chicks come in the coldest day of the year. But you're a good mama, huh? All right, I'll leave you alone. Come on, chicks.